Hey everybody. So I know I'm a little late to the game on this one, but that's okay. I custom designed this little doodad for little Lexi Ann, and I'm about ready to put on the Velcro, so I just wanted to go ahead and jump on here and pin it in place and chat with you guys a little bit about this and future upcoming projects. So let's get to talking. So I figured I'd grab Lexi and, maybe some pins because I need those. So as those of you who are loyal followers and subscribe to little Lexi's Instagram will soon find out she was not happy with being a model for her new little outfit while we built it. Some of the photos are just downright iconic. They will definitely be going up on the channel soon. Oh, are you thirsty? Are you thirsty? Here, you got water in the living room. But it's not the same. It's your water. I know, you can have it. I'll get some more. So, I made this piece. I actually had to get on YouTube and look up a few knot tying videos. So I looked up a Chinese knot for that one, and then this one was just a paracord knot. I ended up liking the paracord knot a little bit better. So I'm probably going to stick with this one in the future for these types of deals. If you guys are curious about that, I will try and copy and paste and drop that video in the comments below where I learned how to do that knot. So I kind of designed this unintentionally, and in my opinion it looks a little like a kimono, and my other half has been wanting a kimono for her for some time now, so it kind of just worked out perfectly and it fits her amazingly. And this is custom design, my own pattern. No other patterns were used in the making of this wonderful little doggy contraption that she had choice for words about the creation of. But she's such a sweetie. Yes, you are. Says, I tolerate you, Mom. So, I got everything lined up and all the pins in. There's one pin right here, so I know how far back I need the Velcro to go on this piece, and then this one will just come around and meet up with it. So the underbelly one, I kind of want to do the softer because there's going to be more of it, so I don't want it to get caught on everything, especially when I decide I need to wash it and all of that other nonsense. I would use white for this project, but I have quite a bit of this stuff and I just cannot for the life of me find it. For some reason, it's just, I'm pretty sure it's out in the shed, and it's been really temperamental with the weather lately. And I know that if I go to look in the shed, that there is going to be like 6 boxes on top of the box I'm looking for, and I really don't want to have to mess with that. And then, all of a sudden it's raining and I have to run to work and leave all my stuff out in the rain. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use what I have at the moment, and that's okay too. I like the black personally because white shows dirt, and we all know, anyone who follows Lexi, that she a dirty girl. She not a princess. She thinks she's a princess, but she's definitely a redneck at heart. She goes out and she likes to play in the mud. So I'm gonna do a strip like this so we can use less of. Do you guys kind of get the concept? Yeah, I feel like you do. So now we are going to go ahead and pin these in place so I can go sew around the edges and have little rectangle shapes. It's been a while since I've done a video on how to use a sewing machine. It was a pretty simplistic video, nothing crazy. It was on the cheap brothers that you get at Walmart. So if it's not a brother, then it may not be a video for you, because it has the top load bobbin, which personally I would say go get that one when you go get a machine, because especially for beginners, it's so much easier, because you just drop it in, it's easy to do, set it, forget it, start sewing. Whereas like the singers and, you know, the ones where it actually starts, you start sewing a lot more and more frequently, and you're not a beginner anymore. You have to put in the bobbin sideways, and you have to do it a certain way, make sure your tension's right on the bobbin. And with the brother drop-ins, they're kind of set it and forget it. So just keep that in mind when you're purchasing a sewing machine. Also, I do not have videos for those other types of machines mentioned. So if you would like tutorials on that, you would definitely have to request them. And then of course I would have to get a hold of the machine to do the video. I know a lot of quilting ladies, so I can do my best. I feel like I kind of want to put, because it's going to be flapping in the wind a little bit. Let's see here. I mean, I like it because, you know, when it's on her, it's gonna be snug. Yeah, I feel like this needs one more. It's not like we can't afford to use a little bit more of this one either. You know, since we used so little of it to begin with. What you doing next? Are you helping? She's my little helper. I need to get her a little car that she can drive around my desk. Her and Fluff too. He's on the floor. He wants attention, but you know, as soon as I pick him up and start making one for him, he's not gonna want it anymore. So the full-size video, I will be making one for him, and I'll go over how to measure, all that other stuff. If you guys want to use these patterns to make your own for your dogs, I highly recommend it. If you want to make them to sell online, I highly recommend it, or at trade shows. But please do not physically duplicate my pattern, print it off as a digital copy, and reproduce. I would be very sad, because it takes some time to sit and think about these ideas, and it's very sad when, you know, you see your work somewhere else and then somebody else is collecting credit for it. So if you guys want to go ahead and design, you know, these pretties and sell a made physical product at a show, I'm okay with that. Just don't physically sell the pattern, because in the future I will be making one, and I will be trying to get a digital copy of it up into my Etsy shop, and maybe even offering it when I start investing and looking into trade shows. So I hope to see you guys soon. Also, I wanted to tell you guys that I am thinking, because I told you guys I was doing a Lil Miss Dasie vlogs channel. I think I am just going to merge that channel with this one, since there's going to be not as much content going on to that one. And I feel like that I could merge it over to this one and not get too crazy with it, because I want to stick within journals, because I really love them, but I also want to start going outside of journals a little bit and into other mediums. And I really love sewing. I have all my life designing my own patterns. I want to get into mixed media, so hopefully we will be seeing some of that soon. Let me hear your comments and your feedback on this. I would really like to know which direction you guys would like this channel to go, because it's all about you guys. If you guys don't like what you see, then obviously I'm gonna have to adapt and make myself happy, as well as you guys. That way we can keep moving forward. All right, tell them, Nexie, let's go sew this together and model it for our Instagram photos. I am not happy about this modeling thing. This is complete but tooey. patooties. That's what I think about that. Oh, I know. Bye.